Hello, welcome back. Today we'll be drawing this. This is a plague doctor. And as you can see, it's 3D. And I'll show you how to make it. First, we will need a piece of paper. And it's best to use another sheet of black paper. And then you will also need scissors, glue, pencil, a ruler, and color pencils. Alright, let's get started. Alright, you see I'm using the white paper, but actually it's better to use the black paper if you have one to draw this strip of paper here. Because we'll be cutting out this strip, but it's best to use the black one for this strip only. But of course, if you don't have the black paper, you can still use the same paper, the white one that I have right here, to cut out that strip. And then you do the same thing on the right side of your page. So I'm using the ruler width, which is around roughly 2 fingers away from the side of the paper. Alright, once we have the lines, we're ready to cut out the 2 strips. So the top one can be done with the black one, however the right one, the shorter one, should only be done with the white paper. Because when I'm doing the video, I'm also testing it, so sorry about the confusion. And then with the shorter paper, with the white strip of paper, I want you to draw a line in the center and then draw a triangle on the left side and a triangle on the right side, like the one I'm showing in the video. And then also extend the line a little bit across the center line to create a tab. This tab, we'll use it to glue down to the paper. Just like you saw in the beginning, this will actually become the nose part, or kind of like a beak of a bird for the mask. After I drew it, I realized it's a little bit too small, so I made it slightly bigger. You can also do that to make a bigger one that goes all the way to the side of the paper. And once we have that, we are ready to cut this out. After we cut this out, we can start folding on the lines we drew. So first, fold the center line so that we have the beak. Now because I'm using the cardstock, it is a little bit more challenging for me to fold it because it's thick. If you're using a thinner paper, it should be quite simple. And then I also want to fold the tabs. So the tabs are the 2 little sort of like a square-ish shape at the top and fold it downward along the line. Once we fold it, just like this, then we finish the beak. We just have to glue it on afterward. Now moving on to the longer strip of paper, which I encourage everyone to use black, we're going to fold it like a fan from the shorter side. So you fold one forward, one backward, and repeat that until you go, I would say, almost to the end of the paper. But while I was doing it, I didn't know how long I need, so I folded all the way, and it took me a long time to fold because it was very hard. The paper was really thick.
2,000 years later.
So now I fold it all the way, and I later realized I don't need all the way fold. Then use a big paper, we fold it in half, and then we're going to rotate it like a fan, as you can see here. So it looks like a fan here, and then drawing a line near the top of the page. This will be his hat. So I first draw a line. I'm going to glue it down later. So then I'm going to draw the hat like a rectangle at the top and a semicircle underneath that line. And then like you saw in the beginning, that's going to be the beak or the nose. And then 2 eyes on the left and right side. So for the eyes, I'm using 2 circles for 1 eye. And then I like to draw his shoulder and then his body wearing a cloak. Underneath his cloak, we'll draw 2 shoes and a hand coming out on his right side, holding on to a staff. Once I finish the drawing, we can start coloring it. And he's wearing all black actually, so it's quite simple to color it, except for the mask, which will be white, and also his goggle, or the 2 holes on the mask, will also be gray. I did not color in the center part of the circle, so the inside part. You may do so if you like to. I just left it white. And then his gloves and boots are brown. Alright, and once we finish coloring that, we can start gluing the fan shaped thing onto the hats here. So putting white glue on one side and then gluing onto the one side of the card and then onto the other. As you can see in the video here. Now, this is an epic fail. I realized that it's too long, so I have to cut it shorter. So once I cut it shorter, then it's good. And then after that, I start to glue the nose on. And of course, I also mentioned that if you were using black, then it would look a little bit better because the hat is black. And the nose, make sure it's in the center of the crease and the fold there. And make sure you hold it down, putting the glue on the tab and gluing it onto the card. Just like that, then we have the card, a little card with the black doctor right here. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.